Have you ever felt a strange sense of familiarity with something completely new? Like a whisper from a forgotten dream, a hint of something beyond our immediate reality. What if this feeling isn't just your imagination? What if it's a message from another you living in a parallel universe? The idea of parallel universes, once relegated to science fiction, is now a serious topic of discussion among physicists. Imagine a reality where every possible outcome of every decision ever made exists simultaneously. In this vast multiverse, countless versions of you are living out their lives, each taking a different path. This concept can be mind-boggling, but also strangely comforting. It suggests that we are not alone, not just in this universe, but in an infinite number of them. And if these parallel realities exist, could we ever communicate with them? Could they be reaching out to us, sending subtle signs and messages? While we don't yet have concrete proof of parallel universes, let alone communication with them, many intriguing theories and experiences suggest it's possible. Some physicists believe that these realities might be layered on top of each other, like pages in a book, separated by the tiniest fraction of space and time. If this is true, then perhaps glimpses into these other realities are not as far-fetched as we might think. Perhaps they leak through, like light shining through a thin curtain, manifesting as strange occurrences or inexplicable feelings. These could be signs, breadcrumbs left by our other selves trying to get our attention. But how do we recognize these signs? How do we differentiate them from the noise of our own minds and the randomness of the universe? The answer, like the multiverse itself, is complex and mysterious. One possible avenue of communication could be through our dreams. Dreams have always held a certain mystique, a portal into our subconscious minds. But what if they are more than just figments of our imagination? What if they are glimpses into other realities, experiences of our parallel selves? Think about those vivid dreams that feel incredibly real, so real that you wake up feeling disoriented, unsure of which reality you're in. Could these be more than just dreams? Could they be brief journeys into the lives of our other selves, experiences bleeding through from their realities into ours? These dream experiences often fade quickly upon waking, leaving behind a lingering sense of familiarity, a feeling that you've been there before, even if you can't quite place it. This could be the residue of a message from your parallel self, a brief connection across the dimensional divide. Another possible sign of a message from a parallel self is the phenomenon of déjà vu, that eerie feeling that you've experienced something before, even though you know you haven't. While there are several scientific theories about déjà vu, none fully explain the intensity and strangeness of the experience. What if déjà vu isn't a glitch in our memory, but a glitch in reality itself? What if it's a brief overlap of parallel universes, a moment where the veil thins and we catch a glimpse of another version of ourselves, living out a slightly different version of the same event? This could explain why déjà vu often feels so real, so visceral. It's not just a memory, but a brief lived experience, a merging of realities that leaves us feeling off-kilter, as if we've stepped outside the normal flow of time and space. Sometimes the messages from our parallel selves might not be as overt as a vivid dream or a jarring déjà vu. They might manifest as subtle intuitions, a sudden urge to do something differently, or an inexplicable pull towards a particular path. Have you ever had a strong gut feeling that led you to make a decision that seemed illogical at the time, but later turned out to be the best choice? What if that intuition wasn't just your own, but the guidance of a version of you who had already lived through those choices and learned from the outcomes? These subtle nudges and intuitions could be the whispers of our parallel selves, guiding us towards a better path, helping us to avoid pitfalls, or encouraging us to embrace new opportunities. By paying attention to these inner promptings, we might be tapping into the wisdom of our multiverse selves. The universe communicates in mysterious ways, often through symbols, synchronicities, and patterns that seem to hold a deeper meaning. While some might dismiss these occurrences as mere coincidence, others believe they are messages from a higher source, perhaps even our parallel selves. Think about those times when you keep encountering the same number sequence, or a particular animal appears repeatedly in your life. These synchronicities could be messages from your other selves, encoded in a language that speaks to your subconscious mind. By learning to decipher these messages, we might gain insights into the paths taken by our parallel selves, the lessons they've learned, and the wisdom they've gained. It's about paying attention to the subtle signs and synchronicities of the universe, recognizing them as potential messages from beyond our immediate reality. Section 7. The universe whispers. The universe speaks to us in a language we don't always understand. It's a language of intuition, of gut feelings, of synchronicities that seem too meaningful to be mere coincidence. Have you ever had a song pop into your head at a seemingly random moment, only to discover later that the lyrics held a profound relevance to your current situation? Or perhaps you stumbled upon a book or a quote that seemed to speak directly to your soul, offering guidance or comfort exactly when you needed it most. These seemingly random occurrences could be the whispers of the universe, carrying messages from your parallel selves. They might be trying to guide you, to warn you, or simply to let you know that you're not alone on your journey. Section 8. Embracing the unknown. The concept of parallel realities and communication with our other selves is still shrouded in mystery. But the possibility, however improbable, opens up a fascinating realm of exploration. It invites us to question the nature of reality, the boundaries of our perception, and the true extent of our connection to the universe. While we may never have definitive proof of these other realities or the messages they might be sending, the act of considering their existence can be a powerful tool for self-discovery. It encourages us to embrace the unknown, to trust our intuition, and to listen to the subtle whispers of the universe. Section 9. Seeking the connection. If we entertain the possibility of communication with our parallel selves, the next question arises: how do we strengthen this connection? How do we become more receptive to their messages? While there's no definitive answer, exploring practices that quiet the mind and expand our awareness could be key. Meditation, mindfulness, and dream journaling are just a few ways to potentially enhance our connection to our subconscious, the realm where these messages might be most easily received. By calming the noise of our everyday thoughts, we might be able to tune in to the subtler frequencies of the universe, the whispers of our other selves. Section 10. Living in the multiverse. The idea of a multiverse of countless versions of ourselves living out their lives in parallel realities can be both awe-inspiring and humbling. It suggests that we are far more interconnected than we realize, bound together across dimensions by the threads of shared experiences and infinite possibilities. While we may never fully comprehend the mysteries of the multiverse, the very act of contemplating its existence can enrich our lives. It encourages us to live with greater intention, knowing that our choices ripple outward, impacting not just our own reality, but countless others. Perhaps the most important message our parallel selves are trying to convey is simply this: you are not alone. You are part of something vast and interconnected, a tapestry of infinite possibilities woven together by the threads of consciousness. Embrace the mystery, listen to the whispers, and live your life knowing that you are a part of something truly extraordinary.